Duties of Citizens, reading on page 292. In addition to having certain rights, U.S. citizens have responsibilities. These duties are to other citizens, their government, and themselves. For representative democracy to work, citizens must fulfill their civic responsibilities. Former Texas Representative Barbara Jordan explained why these duties are important. The stakes are too high for government to be a spectator sport, she stated. Citizens elect leaders to make laws for them. In turn, citizens must obey the laws these leaders pass. If citizens do not agree with a law, they can try to change it in several ways. They can speak with their local, state, or national representatives, or petition elected leaders to change the law. Electing new leaders who might change the law is another option. Citizens can also challenge a law in court. Citizens have a duty to know what the laws are. Thus, citizens need to stay informed of changes to laws that affect them. Ignorance of a certain law will not keep a person from being punished for breaking it. Citizens also have an obligation to respect people in authority and to respect the rights of others. People in authority include parents, police officers, and teachers. Such people have been trusted to protect the welfare of others. Parents have a responsibility to meet their child's basic needs for clothing, education, food, and shelter. In return, children have a responsibility to obey their parents. Government authorities may step in to protect any children whose parents do not take proper care of them. Good citizenship also includes paying taxes. The government relies on taxes to pay for public roads, police, fire departments, and public schools. If Americans did not pay taxes, the government might be unable to provide these services. People pay many kinds of taxes, such as property taxes, sales taxes, and tariffs. For example, consumers often pay sales tax when buying items at a store. Sales tax rates vary from place to place because state and local governments set and collect most state sales taxes. People also pay a certain percentage of the value of their property to the government called a property tax. Most school funding comes from property taxes. April 15th of every year is Income Tax Day. By that day, all Americans who earned money the year before must pay a certain percentage of their income to the federal government. Some must pay their state government too. Income taxes are progressive. That is, the rate of income tax that people pay increases as their income level rises. Regressive taxes, such as city or state sales tax, are applied equally to people regardless of income. Property taxes are based on the value of a person's property and may vary from area to area. Local governments gain much of their revenues from property taxes. Citizens also have the duty to protect and defend the nation from harm. If a war breaks out, citizens should try to help in the war effort. In some war situations, the federal government has set up a draft or requirement of military service. A draft helps raise the needed number of soldiers. The United States has had all volunteer armed forces since 1973. However, young men must register for the draft when they turn 18. This process gives the government a list of people who could be draftees if war were to break out. Women do not have to register for the draft, but many women serve in the armed forces. All citizens can be called to serve on a jury. Jury duty involves listening to a court case and reaching a verdict on it. By serving as jurors, citizens help fulfill each person's Sixth Amendment right to a trial by jury. Americans also have a duty to testify in court if needed. For example, someone who witnesses a crime may be called to testify about it. Judges may issue subpoenas or orders to appear in court to force individuals to testify.